what are my tax liabilities and obligations that I need to be aware of if I win the lottery? Lottery, like pick 3, scratch off. And also, should I seek counsel from a tax attorney or an accountant like yourself if I win something major?
Okay.
Like the Powerball or something like that?
Absolutely. So, great question. The first thing you must do is contact me so I can get half.
Okay.
Please give me half. I take half all day long. No, I'm just joking. But you don't have to necessarily contact a tax attorney unless you, in my opinion, over a certain amount. When you win that Powerball for billions of dollars, yes, contact a tax attorney. Yeah. Contact an accountant that knows what's going on.
Right.
If you're winning something that's maybe $10,000 or $50,000, contact your attorney, contact your accountant.
Yeah.
So you always want to start there, but you just escalate up. You want to do that because now you want to set up your different vehicles, such as your trust. You want to set up your estate. You want to set up your business to make sure that you're sheltering that money so you don't lose it all. Yes, you're going to have to pay estimated taxes. Well, that's why they always give you the option to pay the taxes up front, or you can pay the taxes later. A lot of people choose to pay the taxes up front because they're going to get out the way.
Right.
Sometimes that's not talking to a tax attorney, or they don't have a lot of businesses. Sometimes they elect to pay the taxes later because they say, hey, I'm going to have a lot of write-offs and a lot of things to offset those monies through tax shelters. And keep in mind, you can write off as what lottery losses up to the amount of your winnings, as long as you have the documentation, supported documentation. So if you won $100,000 and you have $100,000 worth of lottery tickets and receipts that you've lost, you can write up to that amount, not over.
Okay, but so what about if they are like old, you know?
No, only in the same year.
Okay, as long as it's within that same calendar year.
Always stay within the tax year.
Wow, that's interesting because you hear stories about people who may have won and they out there enjoying themselves or whatever, and then they get hit with all these taxes later. Now, can those taxes go beyond what it would have been if they had first did it, or is it still the same?
Absolutely. The dollar today is not what it's going to be later on. The same way the tax rate today is not going to be what it's later on. I saw an interesting tidbit that said that the amount of money that, and I hope I'm saying this correctly, when Jay-Z and Beyonce bought their home in California, they had an option to pay for that $30 or $80 million home in cash. They chose to take a loan out on that. So take the same thing. If you won the lottery for millions of dollars or $1 billion, you have the option of paying that house off up front.
Right.
They chose to take a loan out because the amount of money that they would have taken that loan to pay that house off in full, they invested it at a marginal rate of 8% a year. That is over the course since the Great Depression that the stock market has averaged, they would have gained about $500 million over that period of time.
Wow.
30 million.
Wow.
That 30-year time. So why not take a loan? Use your money and make your money work for you instead of you working for your money. You want to go home at night and know I'm asleep and my money is gaining interest.
Wow, that's like a whole nother thing, especially with today and where the interest rates are with buying stuff, So if you enjoy this content, if you like it, please think to tap the like button below, subscribe, and share this video with people that you think would be interested.